The first ghost video you're about to see comes from the YouTube channel of the popular Mexican hip-hop group Cartel de Santa. With over 66 million views on YouTube, this video has garnered many perceptive viewers, and it wasn't long before some of them started commenting about seeing something strange in the video. Watch closely. Did you catch it? Right in front of the car, a translucent figure appears before disappearing out of sight. Many commenters believe that the film crew shooting this music video accidentally caught the real deal, a real ghost on camera. What do you think this is? Is it something paranormal? Let me know down below. If you're a fan of scary videos, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads. When it comes to the paranormal, Tyler Blanchard is as skeptical as one can be. He thinks that ghosts caught on camera can be explained as simple coincidences or just people imagining things. To find out how his friends would react when expecting to see something paranormal, Tyler comes up with a clever experiment. He splits his friends into two groups and arranges for each one to visit an empty house. The first group visits a location that is well known amongst paranormal investigators, Bracken Fern Manor, located in California, USA. The old house is notorious for being a paranormal hotspot, wherein many hauntings have supposedly taken place. Now, here's the catch. The second group visits somewhere that couldn't be more different to the first location. In fact, Tyler specifically chooses a perfectly normal house with no links to anything supernatural. But that's not what he tells his friends. He makes up a fake story about a family who passed away in the house and whose ghosts still haunt it. The experiment begins, and the first group prepares to investigate the real haunted house, Bracken Fern Manor. As a skeptic, Tyler isn't expecting anything paranormal to happen, but that is about to change. Armed with a couple of torches and a music box that plays a tune whenever it senses movement, the guys descend into the cellar.
Now it's calibrated. Everything that happens from this point is something going in front of it.
If you're here, can you make the music box start? Okay, that's phenomenal. Ring the music box if it's okay if we can sit down.
Thank you. Let's sit down right here. Let's go.
That is phenomenal.
Honestly, this seemed so unexplainable, but not as unexplainable as the not haunted house.
Is anybody here with us?
All right, literally nothing was happening there. This is weird.
If you are here, would you mind turning on one of the flashlights? Or the motion sensor, whichever you prefer. You prefer the motion sensor? Oh, both, I guess.
Candlelight, that's crazy.
Yeah, that just doesn't happen unless there's something in front.
Wow.
And even after repositioning, it still went off.
Well, thank you very much for having us. We're gonna go upstairs to this beautiful home. Please stay here. It's been awesome hanging out with you. But we're gonna pack up our things and go. Thank you for this experience. I wonder if the equipment is also going on off at the other house, or if it's just going off here. Because if it's just going off here, that is pretty sus.
Real, right? Like, that's crazy.
I mean, that box hasn't worked at all, ever. No. Until we get here.
We calibrated it 3 times and then it worked every time.
There's some presence moving in front of that machine.
Tyler gave both groups the exact same kind of torch and music box, but only the one at Bracken Fern Manor activates on its own. The music box and torches even seem to respond to the first group's questions, whereas the second group gets only silence in response to their questions. And if that isn't enough proof that Bracken Fern Manor really might be as haunted as people say, Tyler's experiment is about to get even creepier.
I walk past this door right here, and there's something closed in there.
Which one? Let's put the box in there.
This one. What?
Hold on. Wait, that could have been something, right? That could have been the air, the wind.
Calibrated. Oh.
Okay. Yep. Bingo, baby. It's in the corner.
I'm not doing this anymore.
Up in one of the bedrooms, the guys continue their investigation, but things take a scarier turn when one of the windows seems to move by itself and the music box activates again. It's almost as if there's someone or something we can't see moving around the room. By this point, the first group is freaking out, but Tyler is determined to carry out one final test.
We're up doing some late night research.
Leave it silent for exactly 10 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Alright, done with the Morse. Thanks for the answer.
Holy shit. Oh, wow.
Why you got tears in your eyes? Is it big boy?
It's a beautiful moment, bro. I believe in ghosts. That is beautiful.
After several tests in different locations around the manor house, the music box continuously activates as if something is trying to reach out and communicate with them. And yet, the second group, who are spending the night in a perfectly normal house, get no response at all from their music box, and nothing remotely strange or paranormal happens. So, what do you think of Tyler's experiment? Did he prove that ghosts exist, and that Bracken Fern Manor really is as haunted as people say? Leave a comment below. TikTok user MefCo uploaded the next clip after he sees something creepy while chatting with two strangers online. It all starts innocently enough, with MefCo trying to guess where the two strangers are from, but then the seemingly friendly encounter takes a sinister turn.
Hola.
Hola muchachos, ¿cómo andan? Para, yo a ustedes los conozco.
Pues a Argentina no hemos ido, ¿eh? Así que no.
Sí, yo los conozco. ¿Vos no te llamas Javi? ¿Y vos sos Juan o no? ¿Son de España o no?
Mi nombre lo pone ahí, que es mi cuarto, pero...
¿Son de España o no? ¿De Madrid?
Sí.
Sí, yo que ustedes no lo
Pero podrás dar la IP.
crean.
¿Tienes nuestra IP? ¿Eres de esos que buscan la IP y esas cosas? ¿Qué hace? Este pavo, güey.
Chicos, ¿les puedo hacer una consulta? ¿Ustedes qué estaban haciendo en su casa?
Pues nada.
Esperar, que ahora vamos a salir de fiesta.
Estoy solo en casa y le he invitado.
¿Solo?
Sí, solo.
El gato.
Bueno, con él.
El gato que está abajo.
No
¿Qué le
puede
pasa?
ser, chicos. Yo vi que esa puerta que está enfrente se movió.
¿Cuál esta? ¿La de Javi?
¿Sí? Yo vi... No, yo vi que la puerta que está enfrente suyo se movió.
Esa de ahí, nada.
Les juro que vi que esa puerta se movió.
No, mira.
Mira, nos está vacilando, o sea.
No, chicos, no. Yo lo vi con mis propios ojos. Yo vi que esa puerta de manera lenta se abrió y luego se cerró bruscamente, chicos.
Nos intenta meter miedo,
No les estoy mintiendo ni por mucho menos, por favor. Yo le juro que por mis ojos y por lo que más tengo en mi vida que esa puerta se movió.
Imposible, no hay nada. Así que, y mi gato está abajo. Es imposible que se mueva nada. Nos está vacilando esto. Literalmente es el típico.
Se ha quedado pillado.
¿Qué le pasa?
Atrás suyo hay alguien.
¿Cómo que atrás? ¡Me cago en la puta!
A door in the background appears to swing open all by itself. MefCo tries to warn them, but the guys say there's nobody else in the house, and when one of them goes to check, he comes back a few seconds later confirming that no one else is there. Then, when the guys have their backs turned, a shadowy figure appears in the same doorway, just watching them. When the guys notice MefCo's terrified expression and turn to look, all hell breaks loose before the call suddenly disconnects, just like that. MefCo and his viewers were left confused and creeped out at what they'd just witnessed, and although the clip was posted 2 years ago, to this day, no one knows what happened. But what do you think? Did Emiifko accidentally capture something supernatural on camera, or were the two guys he was chatting to playing an elaborate trick on him? Drop a comment below with what you're thinking. The next creepy clip was uploaded by Japanese paranormal investigator Kotatsu from the popular ghost hunting channel Binchu TV. Kotatsu is filming his investigation of a spooky abandoned hotel in southern Japan when something happens that shocks him to his core. According to him, the hotel has been abandoned since its former owner passed away in tragic circumstances back in 2009. Since then, the hotel has earned a reputation for being haunted, perhaps by the vengeful ghost of the previous owner. Partway through his investigation, Kotatsu comes across the owner's old office and decides to take a break inside. However, this is exactly when things take a terrifying turn.
何の音？ちょっと待って、何今の？え？何？
Kotatsu hears something coming from behind him and quickly turns around just before a pale hand appears out of nowhere. The pale hand looks like it was about to grab him, and Kotatsu says that as he was turning, he caught sight of a dark, shadowy figure. So, did paranormal investigator Kotatsu see the ghost of the abandoned hotel's former owner? Or is there another way to explain the creepy things he saw? And just who did this hand belong to? Share your thoughts below. Reddit user Spuzz posted this next spooky clip on the Are Perfectly Cut Streams subreddit, but the original source of the video is unknown. In the video, a group of friends are exploring what seems to be an abandoned house when they head down into the darkened basement. It's at this point that their fun and games turn into something much more horrifying.
There's a candle. Is that a f***ing candle? Is that a f***ing candle? What the f*** is that thing? No, I want to see what the f***. Lights off. Lights off, dude. Turn the f***ing lights off. What the sh**? I can't see shit. Oh, shit. I can't see shit. Wait, hold on, turn your flashlight.
The boys find a lit candle in the basement, and then something can be seen moving about in the darkness. When the kids raise their torch to try and see what's going on, their light shines on what looks like a hunched over creature coming towards them. Commenters on the Reddit post think whoever this is might be a skinwalker, but what do you think? Did the kids stumble across a supernatural creature lurking in the basement of an abandoned house? Let me know. Not much information is known about the following creepy video. The uploader is unknown, and there is no information pertaining to the clip. But what is evident is that something truly terrifying was captured during the exploration of an abandoned building. Pay attention. Did you see it? A very faint ghostly figure can be seen standing inside the building, but as they turn a corner and point the camera towards where the figure had been just seconds before, there's nothing there. It's as if the figure just vanished into thin air. So, just what exactly do you think this is? Is it a ghost accidentally caught on camera? Or is there another explanation? Leave a comment with your thoughts. Italian YouTuber Faintsy mostly posts comedy videos and occasionally live streams himself playing video games. He's streaming one night when something happens that makes him and his viewers think he might not be alone.
Bene, ma direi che possiamo passare al prossimo livello di Damor, Faintsy 3. Proviamo ragazzi, sono curioso di vedere quello che accadrà. Ok ragazzi, fermi un secondo. Ho sentito un rumore fortissimo, ma io sono a casa da solo. Spero sia il vento, ma non credo, visto che io chiudo sempre tutto, perché altrimenti ci sarebbero casini mentre registro. No, non è possibile. Ragazzi, no, adesso vi devo far vedere. No, vi giuro raga, non è possibile. Allora ragazzi, sono andato a controllare cosa potesse essere il rumore. Stiamo un attimo calmi. C'è la luce del bagno accesa. Vi giuro, io sono a casa da solo, non so se lo potete vedere. Stavo registrando, ho sentito il rumore della porta chiudersi e c'è la luce accesa. Raga, non sto scherzando. Allora, entro.
The sound of a door slamming startles Faintsy, and when he goes to check, he finds his bathroom door has been shut and the light turned on. But he says that can't be possible because he's home alone and he left the door open and had left the light switched off. Faintsy is understandably creeped out, but he doesn't find anything suspicious in the bathroom and his windows and doors are locked. So he heads back to his home office and tries to go back to gaming. But that's when this happens.
Ok ragazzi, rieccoci. Non so cosa sia successo. All'improvviso la porta del bagno si è chiusa. Ragazzi, no vabbè, giuro adesso mi sto cagando in mano però veramente. Raga, sto tremando. Sta succedendo qualcosa di strano e non sto scherzando. Ragazzi, la porta l'avevo chiusa. Raga, si poteva vedere prima che ho chiuso la porta quando sono entrato. No raga, vi giuro. Che cavolo sta succedendo? Cioè, ha sbattuto a caso. Ma poi con quale violenza? No ragazzi, dai, ma non scherziamo. Ragazzi, c'è la luce accesa di qua. Ragazzi, era spenta prima, l'avete potuto vedere. Sono passato da qua ed era tutto spento. No ragazzi, ma non scherzo. Cioè, perché c'è la luce accesa qua?
An even louder bang scares the hell out of him, and this time, when he goes to check, his bedroom door, which was previously closed, is now wide open with the light switched on. Now, like any sane person, Faintsy gets creeped out and contemplates getting out of there. Then, his rocking chair starts to move all on its own. Having seen enough, Faintsy quickly leaves his apartment and heads to his car. But it doesn't end there. Faintsy had previously set up a motion sensor camera in his home office to protect his computer from theft, but instead of catching a burglar, the camera picks up something much creepier. Something that looks like a shadowy person can be seen moving around on the other side of the glass door before it eventually disappears. So just what exactly did Faintsy's camera pick up? Well, he claims he caught a quote ghost while recording this video, and his viewers, well, they agree. But what's your verdict on this video? Did Faintsy capture a ghost on camera during his live stream? Share your thoughts in the comments. It's just before dawn in Essex, England, and Lisa Nathan is letting her dog out before she gets herself ready for the day. It's something she does every morning, but this time, something happens that sends her running straight back inside. Something can be seen flying around near Lisa before she gets scared and slaps it away. At the time, she didn't get a good look at it, but after checking the footage captured by her home security camera, she starts to think that she might have encountered a fairy. Lisa's viewers on TikTok, however, were not convinced that anything remotely supernatural had occurred. Although whatever Lisa captured on camera certainly does look strange, commenters believe that it was probably just an insect, like a moth or a dragonfly. But what do you think this is? Did Lisa find a fairy in her garden, or was it just an insect after all? Comment below with your thoughts. Arabic ghost hunter Hassan from the YouTube channel Hassan Barbar explores haunted locations in search of ghosts and jinns. After hearing rumours about an abandoned house that is said to be extremely haunted, Hassan decides to investigate. According to the locals, the house was previously owned by a cruel man who had several servants. It's said that after he passed away, his ghost continues to haunt the house along with the vengeful spirits of his servants. One of these spirits supposedly appears as a shadowy figure of a woman with her face covered. Not long after Hassan enters the haunted house, things start to get creepy.
ما بعرف اسمع في صوت اسمع 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 والله العظيم في صوت يا اخوان والله بس يا اخوان موقع بسم الله مش عارف بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء.
As Hassan looks around the kitchen, a cabinet door opens and closes as if something we can't see is moving it. But Hassan is about to see something much scarier.
طب هون شوفي هون والله في اشي وحياة الله شوف طب ليكون هاي عكسي هاي والله العظيم انه في اشي موقف جوا يا اخوان وحياة الله. اسمع انا بقولكم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
As Hassan shines his flashlight through the glass window, a dark figure stands motionless, watching him from the darkness. But when he rushes round to check, the figure is no longer there. Hassan's viewers were left spooked by this clip, with many saying that he encountered one of the vengeful spirits said to haunt this abandoned haunted house. But what are your thoughts on this video?
طب ليكون هاي عكسي هاي والله العظيم انه في اشي موقف جوا يا اخوان وحياة الله. اسمع انا بقولكم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
The final creepy video for today was uploaded to TikTok by a user named Ushioni66, but the original source is unknown. The clip shows a father and son playing outside their home in Japan when something creepy happens. Don't blink or you'll miss it.
3 1 うわ、冷て こっち見て。イエーイ。ピースしないんかい。バ。
Did you spot it? Right before the clip ends, what looks like a face of someone or something can be seen for a split second staring out of one of the windows, but a second later, it's gone. Then, immediately after, a second face appears in a different window. This time, it resembles a man, before that one just disappears as well. Now, apparently, the poster says the father didn't notice either of the creepy faces until he watched the footage back, and it gets even creepier because, according to him, there was no one inside the house at the time. So, if that's true, just who is this? And who is this? And where did they suddenly vanish to? You tell me. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you're a fan of scary content, make sure you check out either of these two videos here. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe so you'll never miss any of our weekly uploads. See you next time.